There is a spiritual secret so profound that only 1% of people in the world can truly understand it. It's not ordinary love, nor just any connection. It's something that transforms lives, heals wounds, and elevates the energy of everything around it. But the most incredible part? This secret might be right in front of you, right now. Do you want to know what it is and how it can change your spiritual journey forever? Then stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to reveal could be the key to the life you've always been searching for. Have you ever felt such an intense connection with someone that it seemed almost divine? As if that person had the power to see your deepest truths while simultaneously challenging everything you thought you knew about yourself? This is the journey of twin flames and the chosen ones. A union so rare, so powerful, that it carries within it a divine mission. Something far beyond romantic love that transforms not only the two of you but the world around you. But here's the point. This journey is not easy. It's full of challenges, painful separations, and moments that test your faith. It may seem unfair, but in truth, that's exactly what makes this connection so special. Because the twin flame does not come to complete you. They come to show you who you truly are. To help you heal your wounds, overcome your shadows, and grow spiritually in ways you never imagined. And if you've made it this far, there's a strong chance that this message is for you. Perhaps you're going through challenges in your life, seeking answers to questions that seem unsolvable. Perhaps you feel you're destined for something greater but don't know where to begin. In this video, I'll guide you through each part of this journey, revealing the spiritual secret that only 1% can comprehend and showing how it can change not just your life but also those around you. But before we continue, answer me this. Are you ready to see beyond what the eyes can see? Are you ready to hear what your soul already knows? Because what comes next may be the awakening you've been searching for. Imagine looking at someone and feeling as though you're seeing not just a person's face but a window into your own soul. This is the essence of the twin flame, a spiritual mirror that reflects your strengths, weaknesses, and the very essence of who you are. For the chosen ones, this connection goes beyond what words can describe. It's like a divine calling that cannot be ignored, a whisper that says, "You have a greater purpose and together, you will discover it." Twin flames don't appear by chance. They show up in the lives of those destined for a higher purpose. It's like two pieces of a cosmic puzzle that, when united, reveal a bigger picture. For the chosen ones, this connection is not just about love or admiration but about a divine mission that shapes the path of both individuals. Think about this. Have you ever felt that someone entered your life not to complete you but to transform you? One of the most challenging aspects of this connection is that it forces you to face your deepest truths. Often you're not ready for what you see, but that's precisely what drives spiritual growth. For example, imagine discovering that your greatest resistance to love isn't external but something you carry within yourself. The twin flame brings these truths to the surface, and the chosen ones understand that this reflection is not a criticism but an invitation to heal. For those who live this experience, spiritual practices like meditation or specific prayers become essential. If you've ever wondered how to connect more deeply with this energy, start by taking 5 minutes a day to reflect on what this connection is trying to teach you. Write down these lessons and notice how they repeat over time. This simple practice can open doors to a deeper understanding of yourself and the other. But here's the big question. What if this connection is so powerful that, instead of bringing answers, it raises new questions? After all, looking into the mirror is an act of courage. Seeing who you truly are requires even greater strength. And it is precisely in this journey of questions and discoveries that the true purpose begins to reveal itself. Twin flames are not just two connected souls. They are two parts of a greater mission. For the chosen ones, this relationship is not just about love but about how this union can impact the world. Think about this. What if your connection with someone else had the power to transform not only your life but the energy around you? This is the essence of a divine mission, a purpose that transcends the me and the us to reach the all. Imagine two rivers that, when they meet, form a powerful stream that irrigates dry lands and brings life where there was once stagnation. This is the union of twin flames, a force that raises the vibration not only of those involved but also of the people around them. It's common for the chosen ones to be drawn to projects that benefit the collective, such as leading spiritual groups, sharing teachings, or even creating spaces for emotional and energetic healing. This mission, however, is not something that reveals itself immediately. Often, it is discovered in stages during the highs and lows of the relationship. Imagine that you and your twin flame are like sculptors who gradually chip away at the ego to reveal the essence of the divine purpose. Practices like spiritual retreats, joint prayer moments, or even the simple act of serving others help clarify the path of this mission. For the chosen ones, this calling is inevitable. No matter how long it takes or how many challenges are faced, the union of twin flames always leads to a significant contribution to collective evolution. A practical example? Couples who, after overcoming personal challenges, inspire and guide others to do the same. This can be as simple as sharing your story or as grand as leading a community. But here's something curious. What happens when this mission seems too big, almost unattainable? It's here that many question whether they're ready for what's to come. After all, how can we fulfill such a grand mission when we're still battling our own limitations? And it's precisely at this point that challenges begin to arise. The journey between twin flames is not made up of only moments of connection and fulfillment. It is also marked by intense challenges that often feel unbearable. For the chosen ones, these challenges are opportunities in disguise. It's like a storm that comes to clear away everything that hinders growth. Imagine being placed in front of someone who not only loves you but challenges you to see your deepest wounds and insecurities. This can be uncomfortable, but it's also liberating. These challenges don't arise to push you apart but to purify you. When two souls connect on such a deep level, any unresolved energy comes to the surface. For example, if you carry a fear of abandonment or a belief that you are not worthy of love, this connection will expose these wounds with unprecedented intensity. It's as if the universe is saying, now is the time to heal this. And healing only comes when you face these truths head-on. For the chosen ones, the path to dealing with these challenges begins with introspection and self-awareness. Practices like keeping an emotional journal, meditating on your reactions, or even seeking guidance from a spiritual mentor are fundamental. Ask yourself, why does this situation bother me so much? What is it trying to teach me? By transforming pain into learning, you advance to a new level of spiritual growth. Moreover, these challenges have a deeper energetic impact. By healing your own wounds, you not only improve yourself but also raise the vibration of your union with your twin flame and everyone around you. It's like throwing a stone into a lake. The ripples touch everything. Chosen ones who face these moments with courage inspire others to do the same, creating a domino effect in collective evolution. But it's not always easy. Often the challenge seems too great and separation may seem like the only way out. But what if this separation is, in fact, a new stage of growth? After all, true learning doesn't come only from union but from the ability to find yourself even when everything seems lost. When two twin flames meet and unite, the energy generated transcends the ordinary. It's as if an invisible force begins to vibrate in all directions, impacting not only those involved but everything and everyone around them. For the chosen ones, this union is more than a relationship. It is an expanding field of energy. Have you noticed how, when you're near people with high vibrations, you feel lighter and more inspired? Twin flames are that energetic source on an amplified scale. This elevated energy positively affects the environment. Family, friends, and even strangers can feel this change, even if they can't explain it. Imagine a dark room where a light is turned on. Gradually, the shadows disappear and those around begin to see clearly. The meeting of twin flames does exactly that. It illuminates, inspires, and transforms. That's why so many chosen ones report that their connection leads them to become beacons of spirituality for others. Practically speaking, you can amplify this energetic impact through conscious actions. Practices such as praying together, meditating in sync, or simply being present for one another elevate this vibration even further. Even something as simple as sharing inspiring messages on social media can be an act of service to the world. After all, positive energy is contagious, and the chosen ones have the gift of spreading it effortlessly. But this intense energy can also cause friction. When two powerful forces meet, harmony isn't always immediate. The connection can bring unresolved, dense energies to the surface, creating moments of conflict. For the chosen ones, these moments are tests. It's as if the universe is asking, are you ready to bear the weight of this mission? The key lies in transmuting what is dense into light, using spirituality as a tool for balance. And when this energy is finally balanced, the union becomes a point of transformation. It's like a fire that warms not only those who lit it but also everyone who comes near it. The elevated vibration of twin flames serves as a powerful reminder that true love is not just about the two of you but about healing and evolving the world. But what happens when this intensity becomes so great that separation seems inevitable? The separation between twin flames can be one of the most painful moments of the journey but also one of the most transformative. For the chosen ones, this phase is like a necessary pause for individual growth. Imagine a seed that needs to be buried in darkness before it can sprout. That's exactly what happens during separation, a phase of silence and introspection where the soul strengthens and prepares for what's to come. Often, separation arises as a reflection of wounds that still need to be healed. It may stem from fear, pride, or an unconscious resistance to the divine plan. To handle this phase, the chosen ones must learn to trust. This means surrendering to what cannot be controlled and allowing spirituality to guide the process. Practices such as writing letters to yourself or praying for clarity and patience can help ease the pain and keep the focus on the purpose. Surrender is not giving up. On the contrary, it is a deep act of faith. It's like letting go of the reins and saying, "I trust in God's timing and the plan He has for us." It is in this moment of surrender that the greatest transformations occur. Many chosen ones discover hidden talents, new purposes, or even awaken to a deeper spirituality. The separation ceases to be a burden and becomes a portal to spiritual growth. This period is also an opportunity to become whole within yourself. Twin flames don't come together to complete each other but to evolve together. When apart, both individuals have the chance to heal what needs to be healed, discover their inner strength, and learn to live in harmony with their own essence. It's like two trees that grow individually, only to one day develop roots deep enough to unite into a single forest. And then, at the right moment, the reunion happens. But this time it's different. You don't come back together as two incomplete halves but as two whole beings, ready to fulfill the divine mission that brought you together. The separation, after all, is just a pause in the path, a silent preparation for something much greater. And it is in this reunion that twin flames discover the real power of their union, a force that elevates everything around them. But are all of us truly ready to handle the impact of this reconnection? There is a crucial moment in the twin flame journey that changes everything. The moment you realize that the separation, the challenges, and the wounds exposed had a purpose. You understand that your pain was not in vain, that every test, every tear, and every doubt was a carefully placed piece to mold you into who you needed to become. This is the awakening, the moment you realize that the union with your twin flame is a direct call to a divine mission. Think about this. How many times in life have you searched for a greater purpose? How many times have you felt lost, without answers, and questioned what the universe wanted from you? The twin flame comes to destroy everything small within you, to break your limitations and prepare you for something grand. This is the secret that only 1% of people can comprehend. The love between twin flames is not merely human, it is spiritual. It is not here to bring you comfort but to challenge you to evolve. When you finally surrender to this truth, a transformation happens. From two fragmented souls, a union is born that carries the potential to raise the vibration of the world. You become a beacon, living proof that true love is not selfish or possessive. It is liberating. It heals. It elevates. Its impact doesn't stop with just the two of you, it reverberates, touching everyone who crosses your path. Like one flame lighting another, you become instruments of healing and inspiration for the collective. But here's the detail. This transformation only happens when you accept the divine plan and let go of the ego. It's not about when or how this will happen but about being ready for what the universe is preparing you for. Are you willing to face your shadows and live out the purpose your soul was destined to fulfill? Because in the end, twin flames are more than the meeting of souls, they are a call to transform the world. And now you stand before this choice. Will you keep resisting or will you finally surrender to the journey that has already been written for you? Now that you understand the secret behind twin flames and the chosen ones, the big question is, what will you do with this knowledge? The journey you've just learned about is not just a story, it's a calling. A calling for you to truly look at yourself, heal your wounds, and align with the purpose your soul carries. The difficulties, the separations, and the reunions all have a reason. They shape who you need to become to fulfill your divine mission. Think about this. How many times have you let your shadows dominate your path? How many times have you resisted the greater plan because the pain seemed unbearable? Today you have the knowledge and the power to change that. Start small. Take a moment to meditate, Write your reflections on what this journey is trying to teach you. Say a prayer and ask the universe or God, what is the next step in my purpose? Now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe in twin flames? Have you ever experienced something like this? How has this connection transformed or is transforming your life? Write it in the comments and share your experience, because your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to continue on their own journey. And if you want to keep receiving messages like this, with teachings that help you grow spiritually and discover your purpose, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Together, we can elevate our spirituality, find answers, and transform our lives. Remember, true love is a challenge, a healing process, and above all, a purpose. Now, it's up to you to decide. Will you embrace this calling or keep resisting? The choice is yours.